Well, hello everybody. How are you all? Hope you're all well. Welcome to tonight's PSR live stream. A little bit different tonight. Different to what I said that we were going to do yesterday. Yesterday, at the end of the stream, I said we were going to do lobby races, the randomised lobby races, back to the old schedule. Well, that's entirely incorrect. Interestingly, I've had a few people say that they really enjoyed the ChatGPT, the AI generated races that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. The GR races, the GR4, GR3, GR2, GR1, gone down really well with quite a lot of people, which is great. Thank you ever so much for all of your feedback. It's been brilliant, been wonderful, been very useful. And then I've forgotten today is Hulky's going to be doing a practice run for the British Touring Cars in the Mazda Atenza. So from about 9 o'clock, we're going to be jumping into his lobby. Still going to stream it, but we'll be jumping into his lobby to do some Mazda Atenza running. If any of you want to join, subject to space, you are more than welcome to join. I understand. I believe that you'll probably need the Mazda Atenza GR4 for that, or it might just be that the lobby is being fixed to GR4. Don't know. We'll find out when we get to that later on. Just want to say very quickly hello to Igor. He was P1 as usual. We missed you last night, my friend, but good to see you back in position 1 again. Grenster is in. Good evening. Hazard Gaming, good evening to you too. And I think we've got about 8 people watching at the moment. Let me just turn on my wheel because I've not turned that on yet. So what I'm going to be doing, first of all, is I was thinking to hell with the DR ranking because I was going to potentially look at using the US account. But what I'm going to do, as you can see there with the red one, this is my US account. This is my main account. I might just jump into the Daily Race C on the main account and just see what we can do. Talking about Daily Race C, yes, we got the big video out overnight. Should I have done it? Have I opened up a can of worms? I really don't know. In some respects, I really don't care. And yeah, I mean, we did it. The video's going crackers. Lots and lots of discussion on it, and 1,000 people have looked at that today, which is insane for one of my videos. And thank you to everybody that has been looking at it. So I think what we might do is just jump into Daily Race C, but in a slightly different car, because that Viper tends to bite me a little bit. Elaine, thank you for joining. I don't know that I'm a legend, but thank you ever so much for joining. I really appreciate that. Grenster has, I've achieved the impossible too. What have you achieved? What have you achieved, my friend? Elaine's just finished the Daytona Daily. Not so much a success. A bit of unlucky, I think. Yep, Drac, we're going with the main account. So let me just select from the garage because we've got 11 minutes. Okay, we've got 11 minutes before we can actually enter the next one. Probably only going to get one race done. So how much can we tank the DR in that time? Who knows? Who knows what's in the black magic box? Grandstone, not only did I slip into the 145s, I've managed to have a good races in Daily Race C. That's good. So are you an A plus yet? Are you an A plus? I mean, my what's it is my ranking. Where am I? Let's have a little look. So I did do a few little laps earlier on. Not going to lie, over lunchtime, offline. I'm 5,346 with a 147.2. With regards to friends, I'm sitting behind Sam Bagger and Darth. Seriously, just ahead of Zach Vroom even, and Drac Fury and Ninja and Ollie. But still some big names ahead of me. Jack Covey, Greg White, Grenster and Unfazed. Unlikely to grab, and Sam Bagger, unlikely to grab any of those guys. They're all in 146s. So I need to lose another half a second just turn that down a little bit. I need to be losing another half a second to try and get myself up into like the top half of my grouping. So I'm suspecting I'm going to be finishing quite low down, starting quite low down the order, and we'll see what happens. If we can stay out of the penalties, if other people are getting penalties, maybe we might be able to pick up a place or two. Who knows? If some people are crashing into turn one, because we know what turn one is like around here, and stay out of trouble. Who knows? Who knows what might happen? Elaine's done a 1:47.7 in the Aston. I think that there are options in this one, you know. I'm doing this in the little BMW Z4. Clearly the Viper is the OP car around here. And I have set my best time in the Viper, to be fair, 0.2 of a second faster than I did in the BMW. But I'm just finding the BMW is a little more forgiving in the race, and just giving me a little bit more confidence that I'm not spinning out and killing myself. Whether it will be too slow or not, I'm not sure. Bit of a spin there. You see how the Viper is not exactly running away. Need to change this BMW right at the top of the rev range, around about 8,500, 9,000 revs. Whoa. Could be a penalty there. I know I'm not queued, I can't get in there yet. Great Fury, can't get in there yet. Yeah, the chicane is the thing that is bothering me. And regardless of what people say, if you're off the throttle on the way in there, I tend to get away with it. I was working on this earlier. So off the throttle, then on, still get it. People are saying to me, so long as you've got 2 wheels on the curb, you don't get a penalty. So I'm 2 wheels on the curb, 2 wheels on the curb, 2 wheels on the curb, 2 wheels on the curb. And you get through. That seems to be what you've got to do. It's like there's pressure pads on the yellow part of the curb there, and so long as your wheel hits it proper, you get away with it. It doesn't matter, it doesn't seem to matter if you're using the inside or the outside tyres, from what I saw earlier on, but there we go, we shall see. I will probably pick up some penalties going through there, I have no doubt, but we'll try not to. We'll probably come last in this race, but we will try not to. I've heard that the dials are where the views are. Sorry, the dials are where your wheels are. That's part of the reason why I'm using this view. To almost like try and put the dials over those curves. Black bit. Over the curb, over the curb, over the curb, over the curb. Slow through there, but at least I'm not getting a penalty. but we need to get much quicker through there. Good evening, Hulky. Are you ready for later on? Woo! Look how much that car is off the track going through there. I mean, he's right down on the apron. Big old debate on the video that we had. The amount of people that are saying to me, the curbs are part of the track. Well, I've always understood that the continuous white line around the track, which should be continuous white line around the track, is the edge of the track. And I did actually look it up, and in all forms of motorsport, basically the white line is the edge of the track. However, polyphonally digital, however you say that word, don't seem to work on normal motorsport rules. I mean, the fact you've got a double yellow line through here is a bit breaks that rule, but that doesn't matter. You've still got a solid line here. Caught that one. So we went all the way across all of the curves there. Definitely caught them. Right. Need to watch for when I can actually tick in. Got a particularly quick lap. I'm always a bit slower when I'm streaming. Nadeem, good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for popping in. Whoa, too deep. Entry's open, okay. I'll pop in there in a moment. Thanks, Greg. Oh, across the grass. Wondering that's a track limit if you jump across the grass there and go wide. It seems not. Just want to try this cane again a little bit quicker. So some people are braking on the number 1 board. I'm braking on the black little thing that sticks out. Penalty. It does my head in. It does my head in, and I do not know why. I really don't get it. Every time I think, okay, 1 minute to go. Every time I think all you've got to do is bang a wheel on the yellow part of the curb, then when I do it, it fails. It's almost like it's almost like I'm straddling it and it's not picking up the tyre. I think Grenster said yesterday, if you hear the as you go across it, so the little rumble strip, rumble, then you know, all right. If you don't hear that rumble on your wheels, it's like you're getting a penalty. Just so strange. Across the grass is good, or so I heard. Trying to cockpit? Are you joking, Mr. Fury? Oh dear. So Greg's just saying there. Welcome, Greg. Just saying that he and Grendster had a cracking daily race C earlier. Realistically speaking, in the races, I go down to 3rd gear in the bus stop to avoid penalties. Maybe I should do the same thing. Maybe I should practice that now. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Incidentally, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself because, without getting too doomy and gloomy, I've got myself a banging headache today. So just you might see me sort of squinting, and I could well lose that light later on. The trouble is, if I turn the light off, it goes a little bit dark in here. It's reasonably good. I might leave it off actually, just for the moment. Just Unfazed, he has a theory about their daily race. Ooh. I couldn't believe it as well. I did do a little bit of research earlier on, and I couldn't believe that some people are actually using the grass cutting trick, pack, whatever you want to call it, in the races to finish a race. I couldn't believe that. Couldn't believe it. At this point, people go steering off down there. But apparently, this bug, or this feature, whatever you want to call it, has been in the game for 3 years. People have known about that hack for 3 long years. But there still seems to be loads and loads of people I talk to who didn't know about it. It just blew me away yesterday. I'm still waiting for my phone call from Kaz to say, Mr. Morgan, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. We fixed it. No longer will you be able to skate across the grass at 1,000,000 miles an hour and get really, really good times. Your service to the GP community is appreciated. No, still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Yeah, somebody was telling me about an exploit in Colin McRae, one of the Colin McRae rally ones, where you could, at the beginning of the race, you could just disappear across a field and set an amazing time rather than going around the rally track. Oh, that tickled me. I thought that was cool. Never experienced it myself. I'd be one of those numpties that would be sitting there on Colin McRae rally trying very hard to slide it through the corners like a good boy rather than exploiting. Look, that guy's off the track completely there. I am not going to do it. I will not do it. It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. It cannot be right. What have I got to find? Nearly a second. If we can get a good bus stop, we might be able to make up half a second, but finding a whole second is unlikely to happen. And we didn't get the on the way out, so that's a penalty coming our way. There you go. There's a lot going on in the chat. I can't keep up with it at the moment. It's busy, busy, busy. on, stay blue, stay blue, stay blue. Now the BMW, I'm not going to say it's the quickest car around here, but, and it may well be that I've got to embrace the Dodge, who knows, but at the moment I'm finding it reasonably okay to drive. A bit slow out of there. Come on, we need to find a load of time. Come on, little BMW. Get me through the chicane nicely. Please. Once. Kind. No, I missed it again. Just carrying a bit too much speed through, so I'm missing the last one. Too eager to get onto power to try and get this climb down. Just do it. Well, where are we? Lots going on. So Nadim says, as a gamer, I can totally see people flying in grass and use it to set time. It's like playing games and entering cheat codes. Good times though, buying magazines for the cheats. Reminds me of Old World Warcraft and Skyrim. So many under the map walking glitches. Last expansion I played was Dragonflight. And for the moment, busy playing other stuff. So wow for now. No wow. See what? Don't know what's going on there. I'll leave those two guys. Crack. He's talking to him. I don't know what they're talking about. You see, look, I don't understand it. I hit on all three of those. So hit, 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 hit. So 7 minutes yet before we get going. It's going to be past before we're going. I know coming out of there, if I come out there in second, I get a bit of wheel spin. If I come out in third, it just bogs down. Too bad, I'm almost staying with the Viper. So he's getting away from me a bit now. See how much faster the Viper is. So inside, that one, that one. Look at the speed the Viper's got out of the chicane. Right, you can come down on the apron, but don't cross the line like this guy's going to do. 147.5. I thought I was going to get it blue then. Come on, stay on there. Come on, stay blue, stay blue, stay blue. Whoa, no, 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 no. I jumped on the accelerator like it was a GR4 car. And that ain't never gonna work. Minutes, then panic. I was going to say can set in. Let me just rephrase that. Panic will set in. I can't read that on phased. Hang on a minute. Do I talk to American people for work? Yes, I do. I have American colleagues. Although most of it's done via email these days, so I don't actually talk to my American colleagues very often verbally, but yes, I do. And I'm going over to Philadelphia in a couple of months' time. That was awful. Got the line wrong on the way in. This Sim guy, good evening. There's 3 common spots for overtakes. Along here would be one in the braking zone to assume. I think I'm probably about to be corrected. Also through there when people get it wrong. Working, is it? This time is not coming down at all. It's coming down, but not at all quick enough. I need to lose 2 seconds. Although I always struggle when I'm doing this on the stream, too deep. Again, and too much speed, and I think I want to brake a little bit earlier than I am really for the bus stop. I'm trying to push it a bit too late. Braking earlier might give me a slightly better line through there. The most American thing I heard was Americans don't have an accent because they are American. That's complete rubbish, because there are so many time zones in America that they have multiple dialects across the country. You talk to somebody in the south, they're going to talk very much differently to people up north. You talk to somebody in Boston, you talk to somebody in Texas or wherever. So the main straight part of the oval, the first hairpin in the first sector and the second hairpin in the second sector. So if people are overtaking on the hairpins, are those dive bombs or proper overtakes? I think most countries have dialects all over the place. The UK is even worse. We've got different languages. You go up to Newcastle, man, the Bens completely threw me when that was said to me when I went up and met Joe's aunt. Walked through the door, man, it's the Bens. Except in a much more broader accent than I just did. Right, let's see how we go. So P9 has done a few mistakes. I'm not expecting to do very well in here. I'm just going to race it and see what we can do. It's the only one I'm going to be doing this evening, because then we'll be heading off into Hulky's room, I think. So I'm going to go quiet. Let's just see what we can do and keep an open mind and just see what's what. There's quite a few dodges in here as expected. Don't go too crazy into the first corner, Mitch. It's a long race. Whoa. What we do need is a slipstream. Then we need a clean bus stop. Oh, my heart is racing. More people dying or being murdered. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was an early break, my friend. Come on, let's get going. Damage on the front at the moment. That's just cleaned up, thank goodness. See my way through there. What do we think? Do we think we should stay with these tyres? Or do we think we should change them? What's the thinking? Because I might come in a minute. Oh, how did I get a track limit for that? I hit all 4 curbs. I hate this game. I heard it. 4 rumbles on each of the curbs. Right, let's change the tyres because we got the penalty anyway. Did I cut the second? Ah! See, I thought if you hit all 4, then that would be it. So I hit all 4, but you also cut the second on the way past the curb. It's so difficult to know. I need to analyse more, I think. I need to do a lot more work on the bus stop, really understand it and get the feel through there. Oh, I got to bump into it. Need to catch this guy in front and then either slip or work with him. Hi Rita, sorry for anybody that I've not said hello to. I'm really concentrating hard on this one. I know I'm going to lose DR, but I'm trying to lose as little DR as I can on this one. We've already got a 1.5 second penalty. I don't want to get any more. Guy in front still getting away from me. I'm not really making any headway on him around here. Got another Viper chasing me down at the moment. This little BMW, I think it's alright if you can get some help. If you haven't got the help, then you're a little bit out in the wilderness a little bit. Whoa. Go on, go free, mate. I need you to help me to catch up. Ooh, I'm on the grass. He's not going to help me now. Unfortunately. Me neither, Rita. I'm in the BMW Z4. A different car to the rest, just to see how we go. A load more people to pit. I'm in trouble otherwise. I need people to crash, people to get penalties. I can if I can get in a slipstream, yes. Like we're catching, I think we're slowly catching those guys up front, but it's not going to be quick enough. Hoping for a few more pitting. Is everybody really pitted? I didn't see that many people pitting, if I'm honest. Oh, come on, I'd love to get a 9th place. Is there any chance of a 9th? Single figures are always good. Oh, too deep. I needed to stay on the back of that guy to help him to catch up with the ones up front. So we're now relying on a bump or a penalty. I think even the penalties, I'm too far back. So we're looking for a death, I'm afraid. As much as I hate to say it. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but there we go. Looks like it's going to be 10th for us. It's a shame. I would like 9th, but all in all, for the first one, yeah, we didn't crash too bad. Yeah, Greg, I'm just not quite that quick. Not quite that quick enough. What I really need to do is to look at them, and they're all Vipers. Everybody's in the Viper. I've got to learn to drive the Viper at the end of the day. Or I've got to drive that race perfectly, so that I can maximise the slipstream. Although the 1.5 second penalty, which probably correlated to 2.5 seconds, probably didn't help either, if I'm honest. But there we go. Do you need in-depth detail on how on the bus stop limits? Yes, Grandster. Send them to me. Send me them in Discord, because I'll lose them in the chat in here. Send them to me on Discord. That will definitely help me. Any help would be grateful. I mean, that was on my main profile, so hopefully we won't have lost too much DR. We've lost a little bit, but hopefully it won't be too much. Yeah, just need to be, 6th upwards, really. Just not quite quick enough. Let's just turn the light back on for the moment. Whoa. So I turned it off there, so I've got a little bit of a headache this evening. So that light could be going on and off. I apologise for that. But there we go. So if I actually jump into here and we just do a time trial, not in that car. Change the car. Let me just come out there. Okay, Hulky's going to be opening in 5 minutes. That's cool. Hopefully I'll get in there in time. I select from the garage, and we'll grab the Viper, and we'll go into a time trial. We're not going to do another race. There's not enough time. Won't be time. But we get into here, and we'll grab a fast Ghost. And I think the key to this is the bus stop, because if you can get a fast exit from the bus stop, then you can be building time all the way around this corner. I mean, it really is the perfect and the nastiest place to put a bus stop, if I'm honest. It rewards those that can handle it. It kills those that can't. And at the moment, I consider myself in the group of people that can't do it. Whoop. I knew I got that bit tight there. 2 wheels on curb, good. 2 wheels on the grass before and after the curb, not good. I don't understand that. 2 wheels on the curb, good. 2 wheels on the grass before or after the curb, not good. But the guys I've been following have got all the wheels off the curb, off the. Let's just do a retry. They've got all of their wheels off their 2 wheels on the grass through all of them. Right, let me just. Right, I don't get that. The guys I've been following, they'll go through there like that, there like that, there like that, and there like that, roughly. Don't get it. You hit the curb, but then you also went on the grass with 2 wheels. That's what everybody's doing. They're on the grass, on the grass, on the grass, and on the grass. Me no understanding. I am not understanding the bird. Well, I'm putting the left and the right on the grass. Okay, that would not be good. Well, I need to look at my replay, don't I? Do a race, watch the replay, and then just see what I'm doing. That's probably what I'm not doing. I'm not picturing in my head where I'm picking up the penalties. I didn't realise I was putting both wheels on the grass. If I'm perfectly honest. What car I'm in at the moment. I bet I'm in the Viper. I am. Every single time I hit that wall in the Viper, and I don't do it in the BMW. They're both long bonnets, but I think the Viper must be slightly longer or something. I'm just catching it on the way through there. I've got a couple of minutes and I think Hulky's opening up. I have to head over in a moment. Let's just see if I can get one more run through the bus stop. Too fast and deep into that corner. See how the fast guy got so much speed through the chicane there. He ran away from me. Let's not go off track. Whoa! Okay, we can't do any more. It's 9 o'clock. Well, we've just done a 146.6. Woohoo! Woo! That was a close call on the fourth curve, but otherwise you kept it. Hello, Jack. Hello, Jack Kobe. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Whoa, a 146.6. Where did that come from? Admittedly, it was in the Viper, and he's unfazed in. He's unfazed in. He's unfazed in. He's not, is he? Because I've just beaten Darth seriously. Whoop woo! Whoop woo! We're now chasing Sandbagger. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, let's ditch Hulky and we'll just carry on doing what we're doing, shall we? What say you? Do you think I should just ditch Hulky and just carry on? Setting faster and faster times? By the end of the night, I could be as fast as Jack Kobe. I think I should. Who wants to go and do GR falls in BTCC stuff? I mean, no, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good. I've been looking forward to the BTCC Championship for a while, and I don't normally do championships. So why wouldn't that go across? I don't normally do championships, so yeah, this is going to be an interesting one for me. Oh, was that Hulky? I hope that was Hulky's room. We got 3 friends out today racing. I am going to celebrate my fast lap in a moment. I don't know what tyres and stuff, but there we go. I am going to celebrate with a piece of chocolate that Joanna gave me just before I started streaming. And unfortunately, it's got so hot in my room that it's melting. And it's melting so much that I'm going to have to eat half the bar in one go. Excuse me, this is going to be extremely rude. And I don't normally eat on the stream, but needs must. We're celebrating with a piece of chocolate. Rum, 12 already. My word. Grenstar, I lost channel in PSR Discord, so I lost the rules to the championship. I'm not registered, but I'd like to know the rules so I understand what to do in the first race, etc. My friend, if you join... Oh, you're not registered, so Hulky's not letting you in. At the end of the day, this is just a normal GSR rule room. You can use whatever tyres you want. Racing soft, racing medium, racing hard. There's no pit stops. I don't know what Hulky's doing with regards to the... bear with me a second. With regards to the tyre and fuel. So the 15-minute race. Variable speed is on 1. It's a grid start with the fastest first. BOP is on. The only settings that you're going to be able to set are brake balance, as it is there. Mechanical damage is like, the tyre wear is 1, but the fuel is 5. Hulky's gone for fuel in these races rather than tyre wear. I tend to do it the other way around. I like a bit of tyre wear, but no, we're going 1 on the tyre wear, 5 on the fuel. So don't need to worry about the tyres. We have got to worry about the fuel. But one of the things that we do have to worry about in this race, you'll notice the usable tyres are racing and all. However, there'll be 3 races a night. 3 15-minute races a night. I think they're 15-minute races. Just double check. Yeah, 3 15-minute races a night. And you need to use the soft, the medium, and the hard tyres throughout the day. So it's like a British touring car with the 3 races. But you've got to use different tyres for each race. And it's up to you in what order you use them. So you could be racing on racing soft tyres. And then suddenly you're out front because everybody else is on a different compound of tyre. Or you might be on racing hards and you're running last because everybody is on racing softs. Or you might decide that you want to get a really good qualifier So for the second race, so you'll do the first race on the soft tyres to get a high finishing place, assuming that the it's a reverse grid. I can't remember. I think it is. But that's basically it. So for tonight, Hulky's opened up a public room, and we're going to be running a number of races just for practice. And you'll find that a lot of the channels have gone in my Discord. Following some discussion, should we say, the other day on mine against somebody else that was hosting a series, I have made a decision, after talking to a number of people outside of PSR, to remove third-party stuff on my Discord. It's not fair for people to be whinging and whining about another streamer, another host in my Discord. I don't want to give somebody the platform to do that. So you know, if that streamer's event needs to be discussed, it needs to be discussed in their Discord so that they can see what's going on. And the other thing is, it was being discussed by a number of people that weren't even involved with the event. So yeah, I removed a load of channels, Grenster. So that's why you won't see it. And Hulky has now moved this onto his own Discord server. Likewise, John has now got, well, it was always there, the Kangoo stuff is all on his. I think GT Tom is potentially moving all the tuning stuff to his. Hazard, welcome back. Mitch was having internet issues. There's so many people with internet issues these days. C-Tech, can anybody join us? As far as I know, I'm not involved. It's not my room, it's not my lobby. I think it's public. I think that's what Hulky said. Whether he's giving priority to people that are doing the BTCC, I do not know. Now I know the draw was done, but I think that there's been one or two people that have dropped out, so I'm not quite sure if there are any other places. But again, this is absolutely nothing to do with me. I am just along for the ride and to enjoy myself in this one. Am I lagging? Or was that to somebody else? I just saw a note there about somebody lagging. Am I lagging? I don't think the channel's lagging. There might be somebody lagging in the race, maybe. I'm getting paranoid about my stream again. Yeah, if we're having 3 races tonight, we'll use 3 compounds tonight at own discretion. I believe that is the case, yes. So you see, I'm barreling along here quite nicely. Up in, I was just about to say that I was in second place, but Pony Boy's just demoted me to third, right behind Jack Coby. And I was thinking, you know, that may well be because there's a lot of people that are running this race on the medium tyres rather than the soft, or running it on the hard tyres rather than the soft, which soft would give me obviously an advantage. So you know, this is going to be interesting with this tyre situation. Obviously I'm used to changing tyres midway through the race where you have to use multiple compounds, but not really got involved with a race or a championship where you've got 3 different races where you've got to run the 3 different compounds. My head is spinning with which tyre should I be on for the first race, which one should I be on for the second race. How on earth does this strategy work? I haven't got a clue. The other thing is, and this is a question for Hulky actually, because I don't know this one. Can I qualify on the racing soft, but start on the racing hard? So I'm not sure. Grenster, the tracks are all in Hulky's Discord. Yeah, can I... Does anybody know if I can qualify on softs and race on hards? Is that permissible, or do you have to start on the tyres that you qualify on? Now I know Hulky will not be listening to me because he's too busy hosting the stream, but that might be a question I might need to ask him later. But I've only just thought of that. Woo! Flying blind. Am I in a party? No, I'm not, Drac, because I'm streaming and all sorts is going on, and you know what I'm like with party chat. It's just, it blows my mind. Too much going on, I'm afraid. Oh, Grenster, thank you for asking that question. What is Meester doing? Not quite sure what all that was about, I'm sure. That crippled my lap. Have to read that comment as we go up the main straight. Mitch, I've spoken already about it, allowing to focus on his race. Can't read all of that. I will be watching Hulky's stream back later on to catch up with everything that we've got to do, all of the information. So for those of you that are wondering, I am going to be watching Hulky's stream back later on this evening. Mitch and I have spoken already about it, and I allow him to focus on his race and stream if he wants to do the party chat. Yeah, I've done the work. Yeah. Hulky will be running a live stream. If all of you could pop across and just say hello and give him a like and a sub if you haven't already, that would be fabulous. And as I said, I'll be catching up later on to find out everything else that's going on. That's off. Whoa. I was trying to keep that going to stay out of the way of the car that was coming from behind. See that there was a car going there. Right, let's concentrate. One of the other things you're not allowed to do, and I completely agree with this, is to get in the way of somebody else's qualifying lap, and also to bump draft people in their qualifying laps. That's one of the things that Hulky has ruled out. 100% behind that. Can't hook this up today. Right. This one's got a... This is my lap. This is the one I've got to make this work. Oh, we've got a guy on the corner there. I think that's messed up both me and Pops. Number one's got a penalty. Thank you, my friend. See, that's the way to do it. Compromise your lap, get out the way. Nice and respectful from number one. Not a great lap. Seventh at the moment. Still not good. That's all right, Granster. That's fine. Hulky's probably already addressed it in his live stream. I'll have a look later on. Why is it that when you go into a lobby called BTC Mazda Atenza GR4 only, does somebody jump in the Silvia Spec R Aero? Oh dear. Drac, I'm not going to worry him. I'm not going to worry him right now. I'm going to leave him to stream. And I will catch up with him later on. Fine, I'm going to stick with I'm going to go with the same tyres I qualified on. So that way, that's the fairest thing I think to do. So on this one, we've got Jack Kobe out front, then Pony Boy, then Grenster, unfazed, Greg White, number one. Mookie Min, me, Rita, Hulky, Stingray, and then we got Meester, Galacticor, and Anthony, who was a DNF on that one. Jack, are we not all using softs? No, because I think that we're going to be doing 3 races. I don't know for sure, so don't take this for granted. But I think we're doing 3 races, and you need to use the soft, medium, and hard in whatever race you want. So Brent is saying if you use the softs here, you're down to hards and mediums in the second races. I don't know, Jack. I don't know. It's not down to me. I ain't got a clue. I'm assuming. Well, it would be. I don't know. It would be nice to say on the same track. It would also be nice to do different ones. Either way. What I'm going to do is, when we move to the next track, I'm going to race on a different tyre. That's just what I'm going to do. But will it be with the hards? Will it be the mediums? Is the grid going to be reversed? I can't remember. I can't remember if it's a reverse grid or normal. Or it might be the first one is normal and the last one's reversed. I can't remember. I did look it up. I did make a mental note, and in the and now I don't know. Stop asking me all these questions. Too many questions. Too many questions. Give me a toe, Hulky man. I need a toe. Might get a toe off the guys up front. Oh, Greg was off the track there. I think. Yes, he was. Oh, I'm faced with a penalty now. Shows how much these guys are pushing. Oh, we live to fight another day. Oh, sorry, Granster. Oh, gone too deep. Might have been a penalty there. This is like doing a daily race time trial. I'm chasing Greg White, which I'm quite used to, and he's running away. Always on the grass. Covered it up. That'd have been me. I'd have been facing the backwards. These tyres are starting to complain. How much longer? We've got 3 minutes. Okay, you've got it spot on. Of course, no clue what tyres other people are using. Any more laps, I wonder? 2 more? Is there any way I can keep Greg behind me for 2 laps? With these tyres the way they are. Pony Boy and Jack Kobe are way down the road. Don't go off, don't go off. Oh, that was nearly a spin there. That could be a penalty, possibly. I did lift. Looks like we might have got away with that. Where's Greg? He's 2 seconds behind. Pony Boy's 10 seconds down the road. You can see him. Jack Kobe's at the chicane. Can't even see those guys. Just going up the hill. No, can't see Jack Kobe. That was Pony Boy I could see. Take it easy, Mitch. Don't overcook this. 1 more to go. And we keep Greg behind us? Is the question. Pony Boy or Jack Kobe running out of tyres? Are they going to crash? Wow, they're very quick, those two, so probably not. Oh, that was a bit tight. That's almost definitely a penalty. That's going to let Greg come back at me, I think. We'll know for sure at the bottom of this hill. Oh, that must have been jolly close going over the top there on track limits. Well, we got Pony Boy down to 9.7. It was 10 at one point. It's now up to 9.8. Oh, Greg is 3.5 behind. We've done okay, done okay, done okay. Again, we are on the fast tyres, so other people could be on the slower tyre, so we will have bagged this one, but caused myself a problem for the next. Oh, third place against some really, really quick people. Woo! Happy with that. Behind Greg, behind Jack Kobe and Ponyboy, I would almost consider that a win. I would almost think that should have been a win. Right, we'll go, wow. We'll see, positions raised, 5 positions. Now, apparently you get 100 points for every position that you raise. It's true, you ask Hulky. 100 points for every position that you raise. For the first race in practice only, you understand? First race in practice only. Oh dear. Yes, Jack Kobe, you will need to use different tyres now. Whatever you used in that one, you'll need to use a different for this one and then the next one. And there's no qualifying in this one, but I can't remember if it's a reverse grid or a normal grid. I believe that Hulky's using the finishing positions of that race for the start positions of this one, and I think the same thing happens in the third race. So we'll see whether this is a reverse grid or a normal grid, although Hulky might not be doing that for tonight. It could just be that we just go, I don't know. Jack Kobe was on hard tyres. No, really? Oh my word, oh my word. Hello Simon, good evening, how are you? Hope you are well. Dan as well, good evening, welcome for joining us. Ruthless, also thank you for the like. I was working very hard in that one and not listening to the chat or keeping an eye on the chat at all. So anybody that has joined whilst I was racing there, I really do apologise for completely and utterly ignoring all of you. Oh, so we have gone with a different track. Cool beans. Oh, I'm loving this. I think on the night, obviously it will be 3 races on the one track, I think. Can't be 100%. Ooh. The room settings have changed. The room settings have changed. No, anybody can join these, Simon, but unfortunately there's 16 in the room already, I'm afraid. But if you watch and somebody drops out, then you might get the opportunity to jump in. You just make sure that I am on. I want hard tyres. Shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I've now told everybody what tyres I'm on. Shouldn't have said that. What a wally. What a lolly. Michael's got my other favourite livery for these cars, the Mondeo one that was run back in the day by Paul Radicic, and Nigel Mansell ran it as well when he had his monstrous crash. I think that's the, well, I don't know, is it? Is that the Mondeo one? I don't remember it having Hitachi on the back of it, so never mind. No, it's not. It's not the one I thought it was. Saw the blue and the white. I thought it might have been the that brilliant little Mondeo livery. Whoa, it's going to hit the wall. It's going to hit me. Oh, that was good. Managed to stay out of trouble there just. You know what, I think I'm going really quick. I'm stuck down in 7th. That's a bit worrying. I was going alright, got Jack Kobe, Road Racer, Pony Boy, number 1, Danny, all in front of me, and whoever's in 4th place, and I can't see who's in 4th at the moment. Really more. Oh, I am on a hard tyre. Got to say that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Mitchell, you are a complete numpty. Hulky's just saying that there's one space left. We've had one racer that has dropped out. Looks like we're going racing. Here we go. Woo. On Discord, Simon. But not on my Discord server, it's on Hulky's Discord server. So if you go on Discord and you look up Hulky Racing, you'll find it. But what I ought to do is drop a link into the description for this video, I guess. Right, this is only quali. We don't need to race each other. Let's just make some space. Space that I've got behind, loads. Let's just let these guys go. Hello, Wayne. Oh no, 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 no. It's catching up with Grenster too much there. You're on the hard tyre, by the way. Yeah, I know I'm on hard. I've done the soft. I'm now on the hard tyre. I am assuming that we've got a race. We're actually on the... we won't be qualifying for this normally. So it would just be straight into the second of the 3 tyres that you're going to run. So we've got to run all 3 tyres. So I'll run the soft in the first race, I'm running the hard in this one, and then I'll run the medium in the next. Running out road. Can't find a button to mute my phone. Ideally, I don't really want to qualify very high, but I'm getting used to the tyres, so it doesn't matter too much. Wayne, it's going to be a moot point that you've just made, because there won't be any quali for the second race. So there'll be qualifier for the first one, where you... I don't know whether you've got a race on the ones that you qualify on, but obviously qualify on softs. And then the second and third races are all set by the host, the grid order. So there won't be any quali. I'm going to assume the quali is softs, and then you can choose whatever tyre you want to run in. But I know that there is often a preference for a lot of people to race on the tyres that you've qualified on. So I'm hoping that we can qualify on softs and then race on whatever, because otherwise everybody's going to be on softs for the first race, I would think. Maybe not. Maybe not. If you're quick around a particular track, you could always qualify. I don't know. This is frying my brain, all of this. I don't know. Yeah, I'll ask Hulky later on. I'm not going to bother him now. Oh, actually, Mitch, you can qualify any tyres, just change the compounds. He's answered the question there. Look, Hulky says, Mitch, you can qualify any tyres, just change the compound. So you'd qualify, if you want to, you could qualify on the softs for race 1 and then race on the medium and the hard if you wanted to. Depends on what your strategy is. Depends on what your strategy is. Dan Carrington, we should make it a rule, quali on softs and tyre choice after. Dan, it's Hulky's race, it's his event, he makes the rules. We go with what Hulky says. And I am more than happy to toe the line. More than happy to toe the line. Tonight is just getting used to the car, basically. See, I mean, you can run any tyres. You could run the hard tyres all night tonight if you wanted. Heck, I think you could even do a lap on the softs, come in and put the mediums, and then come in and put the hards on if you really wanted to. Because this is just practice. It's for all of us to get to know how the car feels on the different tyres, thinking about what strategies we might want to run. It's all just practice. As Hulky says there, tonight it is just getting used to the car, basically. And as Hulky's saying, he does want everybody in the party chat next week, so that he will be giving out instructions on what's happening. So I am going to need to get my party chat thing sorted out and jump into party chat, and I'm going to try and manage that. I apologise for the dog barking in the background. I would guess that is probably one of the lads next door coming in. Dan says, okay, that's good with me. I just want everyone consistent and knowing what is allowed from next week. Dan, Hulky has got all of the details on Discord, on his Discord, all up there. All the details are there. I believe that tomorrow Hulky's doing a stream or something, which I might not be able to be on. I'm going to have to watch that later, where there is a surprise coming. Hello, Dean. Good evening. I think Hulky will correct me if I'm wrong in what I've just said. But again, it's all on the Discord. If you guys are involved with this British Touring Car Championship, all of the details are on Hulky's Discord. If you're not, and you want to know what's going on, then message me in my Discord. Don't trouble Hulky with it. Message me in the Discord, and I'll hop across, and I'll try and answer your questions for you. I know what it's like putting these things on. If you get too many people bombarding you with questions, it becomes a little bit of a nightmare. Right, I am still on the hard tyre, so I think I'm still good. But yeah, so and forgive me, I'm a little bit out of the loop now because I'm streaming. I'm not listening to Hulky, he is streaming. I will be watching Hulky's stream later on when I've finished my own, and I might have to go and sort this dog out if he doesn't calm down in a moment. I'm just not quite sure how quickly this race is going to start. I don't really want to disappear and find Hulky starts it while I'm away and I mess anything up. Greg White says, somebody's saying, change your tyres, what to? Wet. Nice one. Who's that? Greg White. Love it. Yes. Just stick some wet tyres on. That'll be fine. Actually, talking about that, have I got the... I have got the intermediates and wet tyres. So, yeah, it's a mandatory requirement to have all 3 racing compounds because you've got to run all 3 during the race day. But then also intermediates and heavy wets because I guess you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. MC, did you get my FR? Sent it earlier, but not sure it worked. Is FR a friend request? I don't know who MC is. I get loads and loads of friend requests all the time. I do try and reply to them, but at the moment, the only friend requests that I am accepting are from people that register to PSR for our lobby races. That way, when I do a friends only lobby, I know that it is registered racers that are in there, unless they're friends of friends, of course. Let me just get on with this. I'm going to go quiet. Oh, overshot. Whoa. Followed Danny off the road there. That's a terrible start. Oh, Coda, I can't think while you're barking your head off, mate. I might have to bail on this. Right, forgive me, guys. Oh. Get out. Right, let's get back out. Let's stand in on the spare bed, barking at people the other side. I was in the middle of a race, so I couldn't deal with him. No, because he's sitting on the bed barking at the people over the road, and you can't have him barking at the people the other side of the road at this time of night. Well, you can do. You can try that, but I'm just in the middle of a race, so. Sorry about that, guys. Be very, very, very careful with the guys coming up behind. I don't want to get in the way of them in their race. I've seen it. Yeah, I know what it is. He was sitting on the bed in the spare bedroom, looking out the window, barking at the people the other side. They got like a seating area with a fire pit, and I think he sees the fire. And whenever they've got it on, he's out there barking. Well, he sits on the bed looking out the window. That's why Jo just said that she was going to pull the curtains. Which is a sensible thing to do. Why I didn't just pull the curtains, I haven't got a clue. Right, have we got anybody catching me yet? Anybody looking at the map is going to think, wow, look at that. Mitchell's way out in front. Alas, he's not. Far from it. Can't see the cars on the track yet. They're going to be coming after me soon. Stay out the wall. I'm driving so fast. Well, I'm not driving fast, but for me, I'm driving this thing so quickly to try and stay ahead of the guys behind. I'm starting to make the odd mistake. As in, I'm overdriving the car for my skills. To see them catching all the time on the big map. There they are. Can I get another lap before he reaches me? I wonder. No, let's just let them all go through, and then we'll pick up the back. Listen to the cars going by. I think that's most of them. At least we're not involved with the leaders. Quite a battle going on up ahead. Quite the battle. But I didn't want to influence that at all, either by getting up close behind people or getting in the way of people. Can't read that CTEC. My sister worked in a pub. Once upon a time, C-Tech's sister worked in a pub. They said it was haunted in one room. A dog never went into that room. It's spooky, actually. Blue flag, but Hulky's miles back at the moment. See what Walkie's got blooming quick. Game it down. What have you done? You've taught him too well. Oh, yeah, going through that little gravel thing. Slows you down. I'm assuming Porky's chasing, not wanting to come by. Porky, if you're listening and you want to come by, will you flash your lights at me? Although I think flashing of lights has been ruled out in this, so you might not even be able to do that. What have I got? I've got 1.5 minutes. 2 laps basically to get on the back of Borky again after that mistake I just made. I haven't seen Hulky flash his lights yet, so hoping I'm good to just keep going. I've still got the blue flags. In race trim, I would be having to give the place back now. So I'll be losing points. Hulky should be streaming. Pretty sure he will be streaming. Let me have a look for you. Come on. Get rid of that. Or maybe it was just earlier on he was streaming. Oh no, maybe he's not. Maybe I lied. I think it might be tomorrow that he's doing the streaming. It might be tomorrow. So I could well have lied to you all. But then, when do you believe anything I ever tell you? You shouldn't do. Right, so we've done the softs, we've done the mediums. We now need to really be doing the hards. Sorry, the mediums. We've done the softs, we've done the hards. Now I need to be doing the mediums. Holy banana cakes. Holy banana cakes. Yeah, approve, 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 approve. My channel has gone crazy today. Absolutely bonkers. $1,400. 1,400 people have viewed that video that I did overnight. 1,400 people. That is insane. And the guy that I featured in the video, I believe he's seen the video and he messaged me, and I believe, assuming I've got all the right people, that he's actually gone out and he's set a 1.44, a 144 legitimate race where he didn't cut the grass. And annoyingly, I was chasing him, his replay, and unfortunately the replay's not on anymore, so I can't. I've had to find somebody else to chase. So I sort of scuppered myself a little bit. I had a nice little replay that I liked and that was following, just ignoring the grass cutty bit. And now I can't. But there we go. Yeah, Grenster, I did hards a moment ago. I'm on the mediums now, I think. Let me just double check. No, it's go on mediums. Let's just make sure. Yes, they are. Oh, Barcelona. Barcelona, no. No. No, please, no. Where's Unfazed when I need him? This is a track I should have saved my soft tyres for, I think. It's a shame that I've got this penalty, such a big one, because I'd love to chase Pony Boy. He's one of the quick guys in this room, this lobby, and race with him occasionally, and we're good to have run a few laps together. Although I don't know what tyres he's on, it could quite easily be on the hards for this one. I could be on the slightly quicker tyres. I was sort of hoping he was going to have made a penalty. Look at that. Bye bye. Now, can we close up at all? I would expect not. See, running away and setting the fastest lap. I told you it was quick. Told you it was quick. A 1:55.0 and I've done a 1:58.3. Again, not sure on tyres. Don't know what tyres any of these guys are running. Knowing my luck, is probably going to be on the racing hards. Oh, I thought that was the race. Hello, Speedy. Oh, we're on a qualifier. Okay. Coding behind me. Again, I don't know what tyres he's on. Push the braking zone there a bit too much. Do you know the best bit about getting out the pits first? Everybody's now saying you get clean air. Get to post the fastest lap for a nanosecond. Careful not to go over that line, because you'll get a penalty if you're not careful. Oh, too deep in there again. Thought I got a new little brake marker in there, but I haven't. Oh, I won't get a fastest lap because I broke the track limit. Ever so slightly. Must have been the minutest amount. I can't imagine I actually made out any time on that. Now, for those of you that are wondering why I'm qualifying on hard tyres, I just want to get, I did quali and race on softs, quali and race on hards, and now I'm doing quali and race on mediums. I'm just getting as much track time as I can on each of the 3 tyres. So rather than doing quali and the tyre, quali and the tyre, quali and the tyre, that's the reason I did it. The fact that we're doing the different tracks through the evening probably would have made sense to have done soft, hard, soft, medium, but qualified on the softs and then gone on to the higher. But I just wanted to get a feel for the car. Tonight's all about getting a feel for the car. I just wanted to get a feel for the car on the different tyres. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. Look at that between Danny, Ponyboy and Grenster. 0.025 seconds covers the top three. That is 2.5 hundredths of a second covering the top three. Less than a second covering the top four, but that is incredible. That is like they're going across the line all at the same time. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Okay, you've got to get your A before next week. It's driving me nuts seeing the B there. He's got to get his A. He's got to get his A. Didn't I try and hit you? No, I didn't. I had a penalty. So I had a crash, I had a trashed lap, and there was somebody following me behind. So I did the same as you. I went across to the left-hand side to get out the way of the faster car coming through, and then I realised that you'd slowed down on the line, and I was looking in the mirror for the guy that was coming up behind. Didn't realise that you'd stopped, and I nearly ran into the back of you. So no, it wasn't deliberate by any stretch of the imagination. It was not deliberate. And I wouldn't do that. This is supposed to be serious stuff. No, as you can see, I completely trashed my my qualifying. I got a penalty, and I did not want to impede or help the guys that were following on behind, so I just got out the way. Oh. I apologise if you thought I was trying to hit you. No, that was not the case, I'm afraid. Right, we got to start from the back here. I've got Borky. Oh, Jack Kobe's behind me. Too deep. Hulky's sitting behind me laughing his head off. Some cars it's fine. I really wish that you could adjust the view up and down. I prefer it to be down lower rather than hitting up on top of the car. The car behind's got penalty too. Need a bit of a tow now. Just get a bit of a tow. That might help me to get on the back of these guys. Again, I don't know what tyres they've got. Could well be on the hards now. Hey, is that a penalty going through there like that? No, it isn't. That Kobe with a 153.6. I'm on a 155.4. 2 seconds a lap off the pace at the moment. Oh might have cut that one a little bit too much. I'm obsessed with track limits at the moment, with the video that's coming out. How much of these tracks can you exploit legally and get away with? No, that's in the gravel. It's because I'm trying to chase down unfazed and he's quick. I've still got time, but I've got to try and stay with it if I can. And with dirty tyres, it's going to be tough. Let's just get these tyres moved up a little bit. Nobody behind, so we're all good. I'm going to assume that these two guys are on the hard tyres because they're very, 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 very quick guys. .2 at the moment. Too deep there, that's giving unfazed another couple of tenths back. Come on, Mitchell, get it together. 2.1. I think this is going to be the difference between the medium and the hard tyres. And when we finish, the two guys up front are going to tell me they're racing on the hard tyres, on the medium tyres even. Come on, where are we? 1.9 now. We just close up a little bit more, might pick up a slipstream. Unfazed in front of me, then Grenster. Not sure who is a little bit further down the road. We're running out of time. We're running out of laps. This is one of Unfazed's favourite tracks in the Lamborghini. Not quite in the Lamborghini today, but she knows this track very well. Nearly slid off then. Down to 1.4. No. Gonna be the last lap, I think. be all or nothing time. Back out to 1.4 at the moment. A little bug that keeps dive bombing me. It's driving me nuts. Face has got a toe as well. Oh, I couldn't quite catch him. Oh, that was a tough race. I tried my best to close the gap. We got it down to, what, half a second. Oh, we tried. Pony Boy out front. Then Danny, then Jack Kobe, Greg White on pace, and I got 6th. On the medium tyres again. They could well have all been on the hard tyres, so yeah, this isn't overly representative, but I'm definitely enjoying getting used to the car. Definitely getting used to it. Racing mediums, unfazed. Racing medium. I'm going to assume you were on racing hards. Racing medium for that one. 5 positions raised again. So pretty pleased. Pretty pleased. I'm shattered. Yeah, I guessed as much. So they run hard. So again, not overly representative. I was able to close up on them, but the trouble is when I got close, the nerves started to kick in and then I started to make mistakes. If only I had stuck to racing the track rather than trying to physically catch Grenster and Unfazed, I could probably have caught them and overtaken because of the difference in the tyres. But the overlap between the racing mediums and the racing hards, huge, massive. There's no way I should have been catching those two like that. So yeah, big old difference between the racing hards and the racing mediums around that particular track. So again, this is all stuff that's useful to learn, but it's how do you apply that in the race weekend context of what tyres do you take when, what tyres are other people on. It's going to be fascinating, it really is. As I said earlier, I'm used to changing the tyres mid-race, so if you've got to run racing hards and racing mediums, I'm quite used to thinking, okay, where am I going to change the tyres? Which ones I'm going to start on? What am I going to do? In this, I think we're running all 3 tyres over one race weekend, so one night at the same track. But what do you do? Which tyre do you run when? I'm gonna go for mediums, just so that puts me in the medium area. I'm going to race mediums, which puts me medium. What? Sometimes, Mitchell Morgan, you need to put your brain in gear before you open your mouth. My mouth, even, not my mouth. But yes. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be an interesting one. What I might have to do is to watch the British Touring Cars from Brands Hatch from the other weekend, last weekend, whenever it was, download it and see what they were using as far as tyres are concerned. But absolutely fascinating. Right, let's go to track. So mediums for this one. Kobe is a monster around here. I think he was like second in the world or something the other week around here in the Alpha. Just insane. And simply brilliant. A lot of people sitting in the pits. I don't know what tyres Kobe's on. Everybody's on softs. Cool. Exactly what we wanted. brakes on different tyres to most people. Wow. That is encouraging. Obviously, depending on how many people are on softs, but Granster said everyone's on soft except me. So if everybody is on them, that's pretty cool. Spongy669, thank you for joining the community, my friend. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody that subscribed today. It has been an insane day on the channel today. We've got a video that is going rather well at the moment, and I've got a load of comments I need to reply to. So many. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many comments are coming in right now. There are loads and loads. Where are we? I don't know where we are with this video now. We're up to 1.5k. 1,500 people have viewed the main video over today. The short, which should get the most views, has done 1.1 thousand. People often ask me why I don't do shorts very often. One, my shorts don't do very well. Secondly, I have had 0 subscribers off of my shorts. Don't know what it is. I never get subscribers off my shorts, so I never bother with them. But there we go. Spongy, hello, how are you? Thank you for popping in and saying hello, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can I get that out in time? My typing's probably terrible. Right, where are we? Ooh, need to concentrate. We're starting at 8. I've got to be a bit elbows out on this one because all of these guys are on the soft tyres and I'm on the mediums. I've got to work really hard. Just checking I am on the mediums, and I am. Although I've got a feeling that somebody up here has got harder tyres on. So we've got a little bit of a roadblock going on here at the moment. And I've got Sam behind me who is jolly quick. Just said, look, straight through on the inside there, like I'm standing still. Got somebody taking an early bath. turn the tyre wear off? Oh, it's not tyre wear, is it? Tyre wear is only one. I'm thinking the tyre wear is heavy on this. Try to stay on the back of these guys if I can. Oh dear. Who's going to get that on the line? Sam got it on the line. Oh, well done, Sam. He was really pushing me. Wow. Woo! Crazy. Busy, busy, busy. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Hard, hard, hard. Wow, look at that. Jack Kobe way out in front again. But again, if we were on mediums and everybody else was on the soft tyre, again, the medium tyre seems pretty good. Oh, DVD, don't worry about it, my friend. Where is he? Where is he? I can't find him. No worries. No worries whatsoever. Oh, wow. As Hulky saying, roll on next week. Absolutely. Spongy's just, I'm good. Just trying to set a time on GR3. Boy, is that on the Daily Race C? Yeah, cool. Good luck. What time have you got, mate? What time are you managing to set? Oh, I am shattered. This has been brilliant. Really hard racing. Really hard work. Same car all night long. Really good. I'm so glad the Hulky's put this on. But boy, oh boy, I am cream crackered. 151 in an RCZ. That's it for now. That's it. We're done. We're done. One make is always the best for racing, says Jack Kobe. Hulky, thank you so much, my friend. Really, really good. Thoroughly looking forward to this now. I don't think I'm going to be able to listen in on your live stream tomorrow. It's a little bit too early, but I promise I will check up on it after my stream tomorrow. But thank you for setting that up. That was brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to this. The car is a strange one. A lot of people said it's, some people said slow, some people saying it's slidey. I think once you get used to the characteristics, you can really race it. And I think it's going to result in some pretty close racing throughout the pack. I think we're going to see a group up front, a group in the middle, and a group at the back. I'm hoping I'm going to be the group in the middle. Well, I'd love to be the group at the front, but I'm hoping to stick with the group in the middle and have some really close racing. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to go with the dial camera, because the other one on the Atenza is a bit too high for my liking. It's driving me nuts having that camera a little bit high there. Borky, good evening. He says, good night, Mitch, and take care. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good night, my friend. Good night. Yeah, so I am just, yeah, a little bit sort of uncertain about the camera. I don't really like that high camera. I would much rather be having the lower down one. But at the same time, then I've got the mirror to look behind, which adds pressure. Anyway, it will, and the issue is when I'm following somebody through a corner, I'm very conscious that I don't bump them, because when you're running on the roof cam, you can see your bonnet and you know how close you are. When you're on the dash cam, the one with the dials, it's so difficult. So difficult. Good night, Rita. Good night, my friend. I will be setting up the TCSRL night with you. There was talk about possibly doing it this Friday, but I think that's going to be a little bit quick for everybody. So I just want to check a couple of bits and pieces, and then we'll get going. And I think we'll potentially go with what I said the other day. We shall see. But Hulky, thank you so much for putting that on. Really, really good. Right, where are you? The next race is very soon. Very soon indeed. We'll grab the Viper. I'm gonna try the Viper. This is probably going to be completely bonkers, completely nuts, and I'm probably going to wish I hadn't done this. But the BMW was good. I liked it very much, but obviously the Viper is a little bit quicker. So we got a 146.6 is our best at the moment. If I could, I am in the 146s, which is good. I'm really pleased with that. But we still need to get a little bit quicker. Oh, Jack, I've seen they're not only quick cheating in the quali, they're cheating in the race as well. I've seen some races that some of the streamers have been running where you get to the last lap and they're skating across the grass. I've seen 1 or 2 people that have actually gone from 2nd and 3rd to win the race by doing it. So it's not good. I haven't seen anybody do it in any of the races that I've been in, but then I've been too far back, if I'm honest. It's probably going to be completely bonkers. I'm going to be better off with GC1. What are they doing to fix it? From what I can gather, absolutely nothing, because this issue has been around for 3 years. People are telling me that this exploit has been in this game for 3 years. So they must be aware of it. But if only my video was to go viral, then that would be quite interesting. It's not going to go viral. I mean, I've got a nice lot of views for one of my videos. You know, you need it to go to 1 million views, and then maybe PD might pick up on it and actually think, okay, let's do it, because I'm amazed how many people weren't aware of it, and the amount of people that are saying it's cheating. Although there's been a few people that said if the game allows you to do it, everybody can do it, so what's the problem? It's my fault if I don't do it, if I don't exploit the game. I need to channel my inner Max Verstappen and just do it. I'm just afraid it doesn't sit very well with me. It's even when you go through a corner and you've got your car over the white line, just messes with my head. I've followed motorsport for such a long time, and the continuous white line around the edge of the track to me has always been the edge of the track, and one tyre over it, or one wheel over it, means that I need to concentrate really. It's track limits. So it's like I was following a guy earlier on, and he doesn't go across the grass, but coming up through here, he's right off the bottom of the track. That one's done it exactly perfect, but the other one was right off the bottom. Whether it was done deliberately or not, I'm not quite sure. This is why I don't normally use this Viper. It bites me. Much prefer the BMW. Honest. I'm wondering whether to drop back to the BMW for the race. Really not quite sure. Did I see a double overtake in the pit stop? No, I didn't. Oh, in the bus stop. I don't recall seeing it, because that's the sort of thing I'd have probably called out. But you would have been a million miles ahead of me around here. What do we think? Do you think I should go with the Viper or the BMW? I know what I want to go in. I know what I should go in. They're two very different cars. Etc. Tell you what, I'm gonna do it. So Drax says the BMW, the M6, and Jack Kobe says the Z4. I think I am gonna go for the Z4 for the race. Come on, hurry up. Please, I'd like to do a lap or so. I want to change the car. What have I done? Oh, I'm getting a right old Tiswas here. Cancel the entry, yes. Go into there, select from garage, change the car, enter. Oh, Mitchell, what are you doing? You're all over the place. Before anybody asks, yes, I am going to lose DR because I need to be 6th or higher, and it's highly unlikely that that is going to happen. But there is no point in hiding from the daily races. And yes, we are on the main account. I refuse to use the US account for this race now because the lap time that I've set is using the cheat. So I refuse to go in on that account. So much easier to drive. I wonder if there's ever been a week where everybody's jumped into a car because it's the go-to car, the OP car, and then suddenly somebody's found a car that was the OP that nobody realised and nobody knew about. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, too deep. Do it, Jacoby. Go for it. Give it a whirl. Oh, wrong one. This is the one we want. So we're starting well down the field. Make up your mind. This is all A+. This is all A+. Macho Monkey. Mad Max is in here. Oh, Mad Max is in here. What else have we got? Oh my gosh. Loads of A+. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Oh, I'm beginning to wish I hadn't started this now. Shouldn't have done this. Good night, Jacoby. I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. Deep trouble. Oh no, why did I do this? Oh look, there's a Peugeot up front. The RCF. I saw a couple of Fords. Oh my gosh. And we're starting way down the field. Where are we starting? 13th. Unlucky for some. Will it be unlucky for me? Who knows? What I've got to do now is keep my nose clean, stay out of the way of penalties, hope there's lots of penalties by other people, and lots of pressure. What we need is a massive pile-up into the first corner that I'm not involved in. Not that I'm wishing ill will on anybody, of course. I'm not. And I've also got to remember I do need to hit. So I will probably get a penalty. So we'll save the pit stop for that eventuality. I'm going to be quiet. Let's see what we can do. Already got a little bit of bumping going on in front. There. Please tell me that was good. Oh. Penalty. Felt the curb. Got away with it. When you get bump drafted into the chicane. But never mind, it is what it is. To brake a bit earlier. My own fault, really. These guys up front. This car's a bit too slow. Unfortunately, there's no incidents going on up ahead to help me. Oh, that's a penalty. Nobody's pitted yet that I've seen. When on earth is everybody pitting? Okay, so we've got a couple in now. Oh, we're going to drop way back. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think if I'm going to do this one again, we really need to get to grips with that Viper. If you're not in the slipstream, then I'm just getting dropped. So no excuse. I'm enjoying the car. It's a great car. Really nice to drive. We are now last, unfortunately. Whoa! Million miles away from cars in front. too far back. Never mind. We tried. We failed. I am actually better with the daily Bs normally than the Cs. The little short sprints. So we're going to drop a place, unfortunately. Just not quick enough. Look at that, 1:45.6 from the fastest racer, and we're on 1:48. It's just not fast enough. Nowhere near fast enough. Woo. But gotta try these things. Gotta try these things. Woo. It's fun. So that'll be another little bit of a DR drop. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Had a couple of people that didn't finish. Otherwise it could have been a little bit worse. But yeah, a few A pluses. But unfortunately we have dropped a little bit further. Right, I am going to call it a night there, guys. Thank you ever so much to everybody that has raced with me and that has liked the video, that supported the stream in one way or another. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you to Hulky for holding the lobby that we were running earlier on, the practice for the British Touring Cars, which was good. We'll be doing those on Wednesday, so a week today, I think. We'll be starting that championship for real. Tomorrow is supposed to be a public day, so I'll probably be doing VR stuff tomorrow. Don't know quite what, but have a look at the Discord and you'll be able to see exactly what we're running. I'll be putting that out hopefully before tomorrow lunchtime UK time. I'll let you know what I'm planning on doing. I think if it's a public lobby, it's just basically going to be GR4, GR3, maybe a bit of GR2s. You know, you never know. Maybe even a GR1. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to call it a night before I continue waffling. Thank you ever so much again for everybody that has liked, subscribed today. Just been a crazy day on the channel today with that video about going across the grass. Amazed how many people didn't know about it. Well, I shouldn't be amazed because I didn't know about it. But loads of people apparently didn't know about that, even though the feature, shall we say, has been in the game for 3 years apparently, and well known for over a year. But it was also very interesting to see not only were people using that glitch feature, whatever you want to call it, in the qualifying, people were actually even using it in the race as well, which really compounded my thoughts on it really needs something to be done by. I was watching one race where somebody, I think, was in 3rd place, charged down the inside across the grass and took 1st place. But there we go. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much. Have a great morning, night, evening, day, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Have a great one. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock, right back here. Bye-bye.